Hi, I'm Guido. I live in LA, and in the past few weeks, as you all know, the city has experienced wildfires. Much has been said about these fires' causes and effects. Some people have died or have lost everything. Others have shown great kindness and have quickly helped those who were in need. Firefighters have shown courage and heroics while battling this threat. When we think about fire, we immediately think of its destructive force, but fire also embodies a powerful mythical symbolism. Let's talk about this. Hi Sirush, did you know that fire, like so many mythological symbols, has a dualistic connotation? It can be either destructive or redemptive, plus another connotation, which I will tell you at the end of the episode. In The Lord of the Rings, the land of Mordor can be compared to Hell, as it is the domain of evil forces in Tolkien's universe. It's also a place of fire, and the corrupting One Ring is forged in the Mordor's volcano, Mount Doom, and only there it can be destroyed. Many of the most destructive beings in Middle-earth are also connected with fire, such as the Balrog and of course Smaug. Now, in religion and mythology, fire is commonly associated with hell as opposed to heaven and earth. Hell, as depicted in Egyptian, Chinese, Islamic, Buddhist, Hindu and Christian traditions, fire is an instrument of punishment for corrupted souls. By extension, entities in mythology that cause corruption and destruction are also associated with fire. Think about demons in Christian and Islam. A punishment by fire for one who just turned to the dark side is what Anakin Skywalker will experience on the planet Mustafar, which does look like a mythological hell.
I have failed you. I should have known the Jedi were plotting to take over. Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil! From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Well, then you are lost! It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it! My brother, Anakin! I loved you!
It's on Mustafar that Anakin is disfigured, signaling his complete transformation and corruption into Darth Vader, a corruption that resembles Lucifer's, the light-bearer angel turned by his pride into Satan. Just as Lucifer was the brightest angel, Anakin, the heretic conceived by the midi-chlorians themselves, was meant to re-establish balance in the Force. It looks like fire is the go-to element for the forces of evil, don't you think? And on top of that, we can't forget that in many mythologies, the universe will be destroyed by being burned down. Like, for example, we have Norse mythology. In Norse mythology, the fire giant Surtur will fight during Ragnarok wielding a flaming sword, whose fires will consume the earth. I talked about dualism, Sirush, because fire is also associated with spiritual forces, sometimes bringing about redemption. Like, for example, in Norse and Christian mythos, the world is, yes, destroyed by fire, but only to be regenerated or recreated into more pure and perfect form. In The Lord of the Rings, the destruction of the One Ring by fire redeems all of Middle-earth, freeing it from Sauron's evil once and for all. A mythological animal associated with fire, with a meaning of redemption, is certainly the phoenix.
Harry?
Professor, so your bird, there was nothing I could do. He just caught fire.
Oh, and about time, too. He's been looking dreadful for days. Pity you had to see him on a burning day. Fawkes is a phoenix, Harry. They burst into flame when it is time for them to die, and then they are reborn from the ashes. Ah, fascinating creatures, phoenixes. They can carry immensely heavy loads, and their tears of healing powers.
Its continual destruction by fire, but subsequent rebirth, points to fire as a bringer of regeneration and redemption. This idea of fire as a purifying force still endures in modern films because fire is often used to defeat monsters. Like, for example, in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, the monstrous T-1000 is destroyed by fire, or melted steel to be more specific. More recently, the Upside Down's demon gorgons in Stranger Things, which are depicted as invading and corrupting our reality, are also fought and destroyed by fire, thereby bringing about redemption. Oh, and of course, saving the heroes. The third connotation of fire, which I told you about before, is fire as knowledge, beyond the dualism of good and evil. Prometheus, according to Greek mythology, stole fire from the gods to bring it to humanity, but will be severely punished for this act. If you want to know the story in its entirety, visit my website under the episode section. Fire as knowledge, before becoming wisdom, helped our species rise from animals. The hominids who discovered fire turned a danger into an advantage. Fire defended them from animals, cooked their food, and kept them warm, of course, but fire also had another, deeper advantage for them. People have sat around fires for thousands of years, crafting collective stories to explain this vast and bewildering world around them, and so developing language. Mythology and folklore are the bodies of these stories, which have been told all across the centuries, still move us to the movies today, and certainly in the centuries to come. For now, I will see you next episode to talk about female figures, which, like fire, can be either destructive and or redemptive.